How long has it been?
3 years!
Oh my gosh.
We can do this. We can do this.
DFO, don't freak out. Told myself that all day today. Alright, love you, bye.
Today's a big day. Tell me about it.
We're gonna do wickets today. And
When was the last time you did wickets?
I attempted to do wickets while I was training on my own. So it was like a couple months ago. So we'll see how we are, and if we feel good, hopefully we'll do some hurdles.
Let's go!
I'm most nervous.
Soften up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe, spinning through identity, reveal another pretty little scheme. Save her mind, hold her hand, and don't believe a lie. You understand me. Walk her down the valley, pack a piece of heaven for the bottoms of her feet. Teach her how to jump and how to stretch when she reach, like the angels do, and you gon' make it through now. Tell about the healer, greater is the one within her, call him as the leader. Teach her how to hold a pretty hand up to the sky, and never wait upon the giver, he'll deliver like a dealer.
When you said dude it as literally, that sounded like exactly something.
Yeah, she does.
What you feeling? What you feeling?
I'm gonna hurt him all.
How long has it been?
3 years!
Oh my gosh.
We can do this. We can do this. I do.
Whatever foot you have in front of the blocks, the foot you're going to take off on.
Yeah. Yeah, because I haven't used them in a long time.
It's definitely pony-esque right now. Please tell me you got the jumping around on video.
We got it.
Oh, nice.
We got it.
I've been in boxing like so long.
Oh, you're a toe dragger.
Yeah, I told you that.
Oh my God.
Christ.
The Son, in the name of the Holy Ghost.
God lives in this temple, not no, and no devils. None.
Then we'll need to exercise the toe drag at some point. We'll talk about that another time. Oh!
Except I'm a cuter bunny.
This is what we're doing. That's a cute bunny.
That's fine.
It's adorable. Look at it.
Yeah, okay. I'm freaking out in a good way, but I'm also like, oh man. Oh,
So no freakouts.
no freak outs. Okay. Should we try 2?
Let's get over one again.
Okay. Alright.
Get over one again.
I've been through some things, ups and downs some days, but I'll call your name. This life I walk in faith, darkness not a slave. Jesus has my gaze,
And a little
but I've been
Sammy.
feeling prayed out, trying to find a way out. God, I need your
And a
help.
Sammy.
Come show me. I've been trying to run away, feel it going in my head, feel like seeking from God.
Today was a really encouraging day.
I am very excited that I was able to hurdle, and yeah, but I just went into my little closet, and like that's my prayer closet for me, and I just sat with God for a second and just talked a little bit about what I feel like I'm doing. And I feel like, because honestly, like after hurdling, my body doesn't feel stellar, and that's like it to be expected, you know. But at the same time, like I've done this before, literally 3 years ago, almost at the same exact checkpoints time-wise, to where I was hurdling. I came back to hurdling on like May 30th in 2020, 31st in May 2021, when I initially hurt myself. And then my first race back was June 6th. And this year my first race back would be June 8th. And you know, I think for me, I'm really just thinking about things, because I feel like God is a God of, whenever I feel really rushed in something, I, in my spirit, feel like that's not God. Because God is a God of order, and there are certain steps, but I do feel like sometimes he gives us the grace to like let things happen and to do things, and he gives us that revelation, you know, but it like checks us. But with this, it's just like, man, as I was sitting in my closet, I was just like, and praying, I was like, Lord, well, two things. One thing was, I was like, I feel like I'm rushing my career. And that was, I've been feeling like that for a little bit. And I think that the reason, I know the reason why I feel like I'm rushing my career to an end by saying I want to run this year and next year only, is because I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of struggling in order to be able to run track. I'm tired of living a life where I work as well as train. That's super exhausting, and it's not great. And I just have always really wanted the opportunity to have like at least a year to just have everything paid for. And I was thinking about that, and I was really sitting with it, because I was like, all right, Tiff, realistically, like if you had all of the resources in order to continue to do this, like you had the ability to get treatment regularly, everything like that. I know before I was like, I want to eat a burger whenever I want to eat a burger, and this and that. And I also have like other interests that I want to do. Like I'm interested in acting, I'm interested in modeling, I'm interested in all of these other things. And sometimes it's hard to do that in addition to track. Acting takes so much time on its own. and I love acting. And I think that I've been thinking about my age and where I want to be in life by certain age markers. For me, I'm 32, and usually in your 30s, like the meat of your 30s, like you're at your prime when it comes to hurdling. Like a lot of hurdlers in their prime like are in their 30s. And so for me, I'm just like, dude, I feel like I'm cutting my career short, and if I had the resources, I would probably continue to run. And when I think about that, I'm just like, but part of me is like, I don't want to do that, because I'm like, I want to be done with this. I want to make it an Olympic team. I want to do world championships next year, and then I want to just live my life. And then when I like think about it though too, I'm just like, do you? Or like, you can still do so much, but it's like, I want to be married and I want to have children, and I just
don't want to be super deep in my 30s when I do those things. It's just something that I just don't desire to do for me. But I also thought that I would have children like at like 26 or something, which seems crazy now to me now. Not that it's crazy for people to have children at 26, but for me and my life situation, it seems pretty crazy. I see people like Nia Ali who are just like really rolling, and like Nia I think is 3 years older than me. So, you know, like, and she's killing it, like running probably the best and most consistent that she's been running. And she's had 3 children and stuff like that. And there are ways to balance it. I guess for me, I just knew that being a mother, I want to be really intentional with my time that I spend with my kids, and I really want to nurture that, and I do not want track to get in the way of that, or acting, or any other interest that I have. I want to really be able to be intentional about that. So that was one of the things that I was really sitting with. And the second thing that I was sitting with was, am I pushing myself so hard to make the Paris Olympic Games for the applause of people, or am I doing it for the applause of God? And I really had to check myself on that, because I am very much sometimes like a people pleaser. I really sat with that for a little bit, and I'm still sitting with it, because I'm like, you know, I feel like the expectation from people who don't understand how hard it is to make an Olympic team are like, oh, you're going to the Olympics. Like when I talk to them about track, or like say I run track, oh, Olympics, have you gone? Like it's like that easy. I'm like, compare this to a NFL player or a baseball player or NBA player who is going to the finals or the Super Bowl or the World Series. Like it's that much of a chance, okay? It's not like, oh, you run track, oh, so you've been to the Olympics. It's not like that. PSA, you know, in a nice way, nicest way possible, PSA. I just remember in my acting class, love my acting class, but like, you know, in other places, like when I say I'm going and training for the Olympics, and I'm just like, now all of these people are expecting me to make the Olympics, and you know, what does it look like if I don't make the Olympics? Like, will I be embarrassed? Will this be another time in which like I fell short? And if so, do I look like a failure? And I think that that's like me in my head consciously thinking about those things, rather than like, how does me being here and me training glorify God? Because God was intentional about bringing me here, and I think I know that there's so much more to him bringing me here than me making an Olympic team. Like, I really feel like God has saved my life in a lot of ways by moving me here, health-wise and everything. I'm able to actually afford living here, and in LA it was getting to the point where I couldn't really afford it. I wasn't making the same money that I was making the year before, and that's huge in LA. And I was also trying to train and do all of these things, and it just was a lot. I felt like I was not well, like in terms of physically wasn't able to recover, mentally was just toast all the time, and just quality of life had definitely lowered there. And I love LA, definitely want to go back. Yeah, I am wrestling with that, and like, not to be a Debbie Downer at the end of the vlog, but I guess that's just it. I guess that's just it. I'm just figuring it out, and you know, I and myself want to run next week. on June 8th. But I also do not want to be in pain, you know? And I'm like, if glorifying God means me stepping back and humbling myself and what I want to do and allowing God to do what he wants to do and just trusting the fact that like what he said is true, that I will be an Olympian, you know, then that's what I have to trust. And if that means that I'm 36 and an Olympian, that's what it means. Even though that doesn't fit my timeline, that might be what it is. I don't know. Long story short, I do not know. So I'm gonna go make some breakfast, some brunch, and do some laundry. I will see you guys in the next vlog. TTYL. DFO. Don't freak out. Told myself that all day today. All right, love you, bye.
Making music I don't talk to them. Remember when I used to puff? Now I'm chilling with the Most High, and I can't even get enough. Can't keep going back to what I used to know. Lord, please hold my hand as I go down this road. Can't keep going. Now listen, daughter, pay attention, pray and listen, hear your father. These lies they told are so familiar, they will haunt you, they